Hey guys, Miss Jager here, and welcome back to another channel update, huzzah! So, we are back doing this thing, and 5 months in, bloody hell, scary. But, that said, lots of events have happened this year so far. Well, actually in April there was a lot of things going on. We finally, I don't know if it was late news, but I didn't really mention it, we finally activated Article 50, so that's being triggered. Yeah, speaking of being triggered, America's virtually declaring war on Korea, like, we're all pretty much there. Fleets are there. Ivan's looking at the borders. China's looking at the borders. South Korea's pretty much ready to go. It's all kicking off, which is pretty freaky. The Korean War technically never ended, so it wouldn't really be Korean War 2. It would just simply be the continuation war, I guess. But no, it's pretty much getting all scary. Russia's declared Jehovah's Witnesses to be extreme and have banned them, which is hilarious. I just find that rather funny. But no, it's been pretty an interesting month. But anyway, on to some bit of a bad news sort of scenario, but it is kind of good because it's not super bad news. It's not the very bad news. Basically, the Terminus Total War mod. Now, if we go to my Steam and find our little Total War Terminus mod, basically, my new campaign series on Attila Total War, known as the Terminus Total War mod. Basically, I'm playing as the Spartans. They're known as the the province of, because they're technically a Roman faction, but they are the Arcadian Spartans rebellion, and I'm basically having a pretty epic series of fights to destroy them and have destroy the Roman forces and be able to establish myself as a strong dominant power. But recently during, because I subscribed to the thread to basically keep in touch with all the important things, as well as adding the mod developer on my friends list, I noted a couple days ago that he had made a comment talking about, sort of the new update, asking what's going on, like what kind of features are we looking forward to having the new update. And basically he said the new update will have 5 or 6 new factions, 2 Roman hordes, new units, new generals, and hopefully a lot of bug fixes. I am currently rebuilding the mod from scratch and creating all the new factions rather than repopulating the existing emergent factions. So basically this mod is going from being a sort of a simple workable mod, which, when I say simple, it's still very complex. I mean, we've got a shit ton of factions here, and all of them have their own little special niche to them. But he's basically going to do more than that. And he's going to make the mod really big and nice and special. But unfortunately, in the process of doing that, he will make changes which will result in them result in a save game not being compatible, and that's annoying. Unfortunately, sadly, well, I say it's you can't help it. A big mod like that's gonna basically take up a lot of things. So, but the good thing when I say this is not bad news is that although we're gonna have to put the series on hold, we haven't actually made that much progress, thank Christ. And we are going to be able to jump straight back into it once it comes into a thing, because we aren't really going to be that, I mean, it's not pleasant. I would hoped to have been, if I was a coder or a modder program myself, I would have been like, yeah, I can offer to make it save game compatible, but unfortunately I'm not, because I'm crap with that sort of thing. So instead, unfortunately, we're just going to have to wait for the mod to come out, and then we can basically restart up to a point, or we can just continue on from there. So it's just a matter of that. And because we're now not so far into the campaign, at least we kind of been saved a little bit. We've had a bit of a reprieve. So, but that said, also, I also am not so worried about it, because although this is the big new one, we have stuff to replace it pretty much instantaneously. I've got a preview video coming up of a particular game that came out recently that I am very much keen to do a let's play on and to complete it. We also have other games what we think about. We've got Steel Division, which I am wanting to do more of. We've got other games. I mean, hell, I'm even contemplating doing a Hearts of Iron mini thing, depending on how long this particular update phase takes. Obviously, it's a very, very different game to what we're used to, and also I'm still, to a degree, still getting used to the throngs of it, because I haven't really dedicated a lot of time to it, but but yeah, I am also getting into the habit of getting somewhat addicted to it, especially when that horrible moment when you've tried to play a game that you're not so good at because you haven't really spent enough time with it, and then all of a sudden, slowly but surely, you begin to figure it out. And the more you figure it out, the more you get sunk in. The more you get sunk in, the more you look at the time and go, "Oh fuck, it's 6 in the morning." Yes, it got to a point where I was playing and I was like, okay, it's coming up for like 2. Normally, like on my days off and stuff, I don't really go to bed till like 2 in the morning. So I'm like, I'm going to look and I'm like, okay, it's coming up for like 1:30. We might want to, go to bed fairly soon. I'd like to get on with the day tomorrow. And then I get to 2 o'clock and I think, well, we could push it to like 1:30 because then I still got like 7.5 hours before I set the alarm for 10. And then I look at the clock again, it's like 3:15. And I'm like, fuck, okay. Well, look, we can have like 6 hours sleep. It's fine. I can go till 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'll just do something. Didn't check the clock for a bit, and then I look again. 4:30. Right, fuck, okay. 5 o'clock. We can have 5 hours sleep. 6:30. I turn around, and that's what I see. I'm like, shit. Fuck it. Let's play more. And so I went on to like 7 or 8 in the morning before eventually I'm like going, oh, God. Like, I thought, okay, let me just, no, I just did that. I literally took my eyes away from the screen for like 5 seconds and then all the exhaustion and fatigue set in. And I was like, I just went, that's what Hearts of Iron can do to you. And it's worse because I'm getting better at the game. I say better. I'm getting more familiar with the concepts and other stuff. I'm currently doing my own little thing with Britain in modern day mod known as Millennium Dawn, which in a sense makes it slightly easier because obviously the modern day you don't have to worry about producing as much, nor do you have to worry about X, Y, and Z. But anyway, I'm spamming random facts at you. So yes, we have other games to replace it with. I'm not saying this is by any means a good thing, but at the same time, it can't be helped. The mod needs to be developed. I'm looking forward to this mod being developed because I think there's a lot of potential, and I really want this mod to do well because it's pretty much the only thing saving Attila, in my opinion. I think Attila beforehand was okay, and mods like the Radius mod, which is no longer being developed, is going to be, and there's other mods that people make to try and make it well, and I'm sure there are people out there who can defend Attila, but really Attila has nothing for me, and except now the Terminus mod, because it's what makes the game more enjoyable. You can download many submods which make it a little bit more like Rome 2, but then eventually Rome 2, I've got Divide et Impera. That shit's more entertaining than vanilla Rome 2. And then, of course, we've got Shogun, which, in my opinion, is one of my more favourite games. I know there are some people who aren't keen on the Japanese Shogun-esque sort of vibe. They prefer European stuff. I enjoy Shogun, too. I mean, I don't know whether it's my absolute favourite of all time, but it's fucking close. So there's that game as well. And there's just a whole bunch of things, other things about it. But no, the general vibe in this particular thing is we've got enough games to replace it. So for the time being, the Attila series is on hold. And when the update comes through, I will make a video saying, "Oh, it's back!" And like we can then jump straight into the campaign and continue on where we last were. So anyway, I'm going to head off now because I've been recording for over 8 minutes, so roughly the right amount of time. And hopefully we shall, at some point, be able to read you. What I'll do is I will upload the last episode I did for Attila, and then obviously I will put, like, maybe an excerpt at the end, / whatever. Basically adding on saying, yeah, this, for the time being, is, yeah, hopefully gonna be, it's going to be stopped now, but we're going to be seeing more of it later. So this is still going to be happening. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and thank you all to everyone who subscribed. Again, I'm going to make this a thing now. Every time I do one of these updates, I just got to say thanks because, we've hit the 900 subscribers, so we've got 90. At the moment, it's 906, so we have 94 subs before 1,000. Thank you, everyone, so much. It's been a while. We've been doing this for a while, but fuck it, I don't care. It's 1,000 subs. Thank you very much. I do very much appreciate this. Considering I don't earn anything from this, I have no intention of earning loads of money. You can't now. Thank you, YouTube, Google, corporate censored bastard. Anyway, So, but thank you very much to everyone who comments, makes a video, makes a comment on it, likes it, watches it, and of course subscribes to it. So thank you very much for also. And hopefully once we get through this, we'll be able to jump straight into the Attila series, and bam, we'll be back onto our usual rota. Anyway, I will catch you next time, guys. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Have a good one, guys.